My dear students, sir, it is audible, sir. Okay, sir.
It's audible, sir. You can continue, sir.
How many students on the line?
Sir, 124 is on the line, sir.
24. All are from Pioneer.
Various
AC,
departments. All departments
whole
are
department.
combined and all years. Yes, sir. All years are also there, sir.
3 years, second year,
Yes.
third year, and final year students of department.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. How many of the faculty joined here?
Almost some 20 faculties will be here, sir.
Joined here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So once again, I thank our KSR institutions, management, and the principal, and HOD, and Mahesh. Thank you for giving the upcoming students to become an entrepreneur in the coming days, because they are the pillars of the nation to develop the nation to the next level. Because we always country is depends upon the only young entrepreneur like you, particularly from the engineering background. Thank you for all of you joining here. So maybe next 1 hour, maybe a valid hour, maybe a few or many life has been changed. Maybe changed once you taken my points. In future, they are going to maybe a major player in the country, or major player in the state, or major player in the particular district also. So I am saying like it means only entrepreneur and the corporate companies will play a role, or will going to make this country. For example, you take China, because the Communist Party, they are going to, now that they are trying to rule the entire world. So what you thinking about that? Few people, few business people, they are trying, to make the rule among the global, either change any positions of the country, or change any status, anything. So I am saying those things means the businessman or entrepreneur are going to change the situation in the country, or the you to change the world, or change the status of the district or state, whatever maybe. So you first you can take. I'm going to address a few headings. First one is, who are the eligible for entrepreneur, or who are maybe fit for entrepreneurship. Particularly today my topic is social entrepreneurship. Because of your entrepreneurship idea, because of you become an entrepreneur, how the social things to be changed, or what is the impact in the social because of your invention, because of your put forth into the entrepreneurship field. First we can categorize, particularly for example, you take 60 students in a class, particularly EC final year students. Maybe after a couple of months they are going to start the career, either a trainee, or a employee, or maybe they immediately become an entrepreneur, employer. There are few chances. Okay. In my advice to young engineering students, or young graduates, to be graduates, is very important. So you don't dream nowadays, because of the major role of Facebook, so WhatsApp, and the Twitter, so many social medias. Mostly, I know, I noticed even in my industry also, so many people are came for a 15 days or 30 days entrepreneurship training, intensive training. Mostly I watched most of the students are engaged with the mobile phone. Only they are wasting the time in terms of sending a message in WhatsApp, Facebook, or any social media. Because the impact of the social media, the person thinking has completely destroyed. In my word, I'm hardly used to say the word called destroyed. Because we are from the 90s batch of childhood. So we are 80 to 90 batch. Normally, with the generation will be divided by each 10 years. 70 students, 80 students, 19 students, that is 2000 children, like that. So we are belongs to either 80 to 19th year, 19th, 19th years of children. By that time, we don't have any such a kind of mobile network or any social media. We never aware about anything such a entertaining medias. By the time our thinking is completely different. Now we are looking as a entrepreneur. We are either a trainer or a technocrat or entrepreneur. We noticed as an employer, from the employee point of view, their intelligent thinking is very, very poor. It's hard to say that because of that social media, they are only it's like memorizing the content and repeating the content. They are not processing the content. As a when we are in the childhood or when we are in the student stage, we have the opportunity to think how to do it, what to do it, and if you do like this, what will be the result. So there are so many things would be think and you act according to the thinking. But now the present situation, maybe that is the maybe negative way of environment, and negative way of that is our life completely absorbed by the mobile network. Maybe few people are taking a positive note and they use their technological advancement to take the technology and to develop themselves and to become any best person in the country. But I am thinking, I am observing, particularly in this present situation, about the engineering student, they are completely wasting their time in the social media. Okay, so I am saying this word about the social media. Now the country is in the very big problem. Big problem means because of that maybe the whole, entire world, because of the COVID-19, complete almost all countries are facing an economic problem. That is a jobless, entrepreneurship, that is a job creation. Government of India is giving so many funding options. Crores and crores rupees are to be tabulated in the among the engineering students. Those who have good idea, please come forward. We are ready to provide the financial support to become an entrepreneur. The options are more. Now come to the problematic part. Because of that environmentals, the people are, or the particular students are addictive, or some way is molded completely wasting that time with the social network. The present situation is concerned, the mainly the students are divided into two categories. One is self thinker or self motivated person. Some people, they're not like that. Simply they will come and study. It's like a classes. Some people are energetic. They will ask voluntarily. They will ask so many questions. They're asking. They're clearing their doubts. And those kind of people are energetic and they have certain creative thinking. Creative thinking means they are thinking beyond the boundary. For example, you take about the syllabus, Anna University syllabus. The students, suppose all 60 students are preparing for the Anna University second semester examination. Mean only few people are thinking beyond the books or beyond the syllabus. Only those who are eligible to become an entrepreneur. So it's like, for example, you take one movie, Rajini movie, Annamalai. So normally I used to take that example to explain who is entrepreneurship. Millionaire crowbody to showcase so this much wealth I created within 5 minutes of a movie song. But that is not a reality in real time. Almost now, almost 80 to 90% students are youngsters. They are living the life only in the dreams. They are not come to the reality. Even so many people are, even today also, so many people are coming for the interview. They are looking for good salary. That is not a wrong thing. Okay, they are employee. They always look for the better pay package that is advisable and also accepted. That is nothing wrong with that. But as an employer, from our side, we are looking. Suppose, for example, one candidate came for interview, and we may be appointed them as an employee, as an engineer or trainer, whatever it may be. We giving certain amount of salary. We are thinking, so what is the output he is going to deliver to the industry? So what is his contribution towards the development of the industry? So as an employee, they are thinking what is the amount, what is the amount I am going to drive in on every end of the month. But as an employer, we are thinking, so what is his contribution, what is his deliverable in every day, how he is going to help us to develop the industry. That is two different entity, two different end. They are thinking for their own development, but most of them are not fit into our requirement. They are only living in the dreams. We are thinking in the software company, because of the IT firm, IT enabled company, the starting salary is only 80,000. Because when I was in the as a faculty in self-financing college, by the time even in the year of 2015 and 16, our students, those who are in the final year, they got the offering letter from the software company. By the time their salary was much higher than our salary as a faculty. But we never worried about that, because they were my student. Their salary is more than that of our faculty salary. By the time we never worried, because of that IT boom, the students, those who are capable, they are getting much more salary. That is not a wrong thing. But when I come to the position of running the industry as an employer, we are thinking what is the knowledge in the person who are coming for interview. Okay, but when you comparing what is the input is given, what is the output is expected. When you're comparing these 2 points, that delivery point is very big, but the gap is much wider. By the time we are reducing into the salary to the normal conventional way. But my very simple advice or very strong point also, you are thinking about that. Instead of looking at the salary, you must thinking on skill development. Those who have a skill, those who have the skill, definitely today or tomorrow they are going to earn money much more better than what he expecting today. That's a very important point. Instead of developing your skill, you keep on expecting much more salary because of the social media. He got the offer, this much salary he is getting, this is getting. That's only information. Raw data information is passed on to all the youngsters through social media, RSS, charts, whatever may be. The way you are getting, that is not wrong thing. But instead of improving your skills, if you simply are ignoring those skill development, you are only looking at the output part as a salary, as a monthly outcome income. That is not going to develop your life as a long-term development. Okay, coming to the point, the students are mainly categorized into two things. One is employee, another is employer. We are not going to talk about anything about that. Social entrepreneurship means, first we talk about entrepreneurship and who are eligible for entrepreneurship, and what are the options available for the entrepreneurship. This is a very major thing, because first thing is eligibility. Once you are eligible, they are take the particular way, they will may move forward and make the gear shift and to move forward first as early as possible. That is the next way. The entrepreneur who are eligible, because almost Mahesh sir told me that almost 240 people are in the line. Maybe they're listening my speech. Who are in that particular position? Particularly, normally the people, even my children's also there. The face a problem. But normally, there is a two types of people normally. One is avoiding the problem. Oh no. Suppose when you are moving in the roadways, some stone is there. Somebody is blocked the road. Some people think, okay, why you have to disturb the stone? It's less as it is. We will bypass the stone and will move to the destination. Some people, okay, stop the vehicle and take the stone away and remove the stone away, then we'll move. It's normally there is a two mindset. One is facing the problem and solving the problem. The second one is avoiding the problem. So once you stop the vehicle, our time gets delayed, our work gets delayed. Some disturbance will happen in the regular activity. Those who are thinking like this, maybe they will think about, they don't want to get into the problem. They want to live the life peacefully, calmly. Even they are a good person. They are not making trouble to others. They will live their own life without making problem to others, without facing any problem to their own life. The next second category. Now we are please understand. I am talking only who are eligible to take the country to the next level. That's an entrepreneur. What is a basic necessity? What is a basic requirement to become an entrepreneur? This skill set, basic, that is what is the, for example, when you joining industry, you need degree, one basic eligibility like that. The person who are going to become an entrepreneur, he or she needs certain basic requirement. I am talking only about that particular basic requirement. Again, come to the same example. The person who are able to, are ready to face the problem, that mindset, that cuts, is only eligible for entrepreneurship. So once again, I'm repeating these words again and again. Why I'm saying means, because of the dreaming the life, because of the movie's impact, like the Annamalai movie, within the song, one become a Gropadi. It is not possible in life. Those who are having a character of facing the problem, challenging to solve the problem, are ready to face either it is a downfall or moving up, that is not an issue. But whether you are in the field, for example, a match, cricket match, now the IPL is going every day. First, you have the guts to take the bat and if you stand in the middle of the ground. Whether you are getting bowled in the very first ball itself, or to hit the ball to the sixer, that's a secondary. Then you learn it, learning and getting involved in a very first of all, you are repeating the take on so many repetition, so many matches, and finally one fine morning you gained enough knowledge or training and to ready to face the problem, face the ball, whatever maybe either for spin ball or fast ball, and ready to hit the ball to the boundary line. That is the next level. First, I am talking about the very basic entry, whether you are who are eligible to become an entrepreneur. Okay, so when I come to my first story, because take my life also example to you, because in my childhood itself, I was trying so many times, right from the 10th standard, even 12th standard, even after graduation, immediate graduation, that year 2000, I started companies, many companies, that all went failed. Even after graduation, post-graduation, when I was faculty, I started at the college also, engineering college. That was also failed. So now I'm running the industry. Almost 25 people are working. I have so many patents, innovative product. Almost my industry principle is only to make the unique product. It's a patented product. Only in the industry in the country to make an innovative product. We don't want any competitor. We want to sell the product, unique product. We will fix our own price. We will play our own path. That is our principle we are doing. When you go back to my life history, now I'm speaking, I am sharing my experience with you as a mentor. Why I'm saying those failures, for example, normally we say that the experience is nothing but is a collection of mistakes. Experience is nothing but collection of how many mistakes you made, that will give you Sorry, there is a disturbance in the car. If you have so many failure, you are thinking the person is introduced by someone. He had so many failures. So he's a very experienced or knowledgeable person to face any kind of challenge in the world. Only failure will give you knowledge. Success will not give you knowledge. Success will give you only head weight. That will lead to the next failure. Once you started moving with the head weight, that is a starting point towards a failure. Once you had the failure, repeated failures, you are but is there is a your strong foundation. Foundation is strong. Sorry, base bottom is strong. Building is weak. Like that. If you have so many failure, automatically your building is developed with a very strong foundation. So that is my conclusion for this basic requirement of for those who are want to become an entrepreneur. You must have a particular knowledge, experience of the failure. Automatically, you become a leader to lead the industry or like it. Okay, that's first thing. First thing, you must ready to face the problem. Those who want to skip the problem, you are not eligible for this entrepreneurship. You take a peaceful way as an employee. You can carry your life. Okay, that is nothing wrong with that as an employee or employer. Okay, once again, I am stressing the point. Those who are want to become an employer or entrepreneur, he or she wants to face a problem. Okay, that very basic requirement for the entrepreneurship. The next one is problem solving. Okay, where we have the opportunity. So okay, sir, I know I have the talent. I'm ready to face any problem. Okay, where I have to show my talent. Next thing. So I know. For example, you take the same cricket match. So I know bat well. Where is my playground? Where I have to bat? Where is my place to show my talent? Next thing. Normally, the opportunity start to be in the problem because once you thinking this is a problem, you are going away with entrepreneurship. You are playing with the problem. That is a beauty of entrepreneurship. Particularly this social entrepreneurship. Social. What is the problem in the social? What are the problems? Once you identify the problem, almost you are half the work done for the entrepreneurs. Once the problem is identified, for example, you take a project work. I think the final year students may be aware about that. The project, what is the title to be teach and what is the field as selected? Your faculty may be advised to search IEEE paper, IST, any journals to identify the problem. Once the problem is identified, automatically you are half the work done as an entrepreneur. Okay, wherever you have the problem, by the play, where only our knowledge and skills are required to solve the problem. Suppose you think in our entire world, there is no problem. Everybody is living with 100% satisfaction. By that time, our role become absolutely nil because we do, there is no job to solve the problem. Entrepreneurship means solving the problem of one another. Either you take a society problem, or take a farmer's problem, or to take a political person problem, or take an engineer's problem, a technocrat problem, or a civil engineer's problem, or so many engineering fields. You take any engineering fields. Where you find the problem, by the time only our entrepreneurship skills will start playing and solving the problem, so that it will become a successful entrepreneur. Okay, so now you take one small problem. Maybe you take a social problem of clean water or drinking water facility. Maybe you take a basic problem, then only everyone could understand. So why we talking about this? Because suppose places monsoon. Many places are facing a water crisis. Okay, automatically the farmers are facing the water shortage for irrigation purpose. There is a social problem. Farmers are facing a water shortage problem, but they want to crop the things and they have to take out grains. Then only that become a food for everyone. Because without food we cannot, no one can live. So we must give solution to this problem. What is the solution to this problem? That is called dripping system. Dripping, giving a water instead of giving a quantity of water, or giving a drop by drop water to that particular crops. How technically we can enable them to use a minimum quantity of water to yield that particular crop and to get the yield. The problem is water shortage. Because I think because our country is a agricultural country, most of the students coming from the agricultural family, they know what is agriculture, what is the importance of the water to this cropping. If the farmer is failed to get a water, there is no job to do with the agriculture. Water is the most important thing in the irrigation. Without that, we cannot speak about the agriculture. Suppose one particular year there is a failure in the monsoon, automatically there is a shortage of water. But we need food every day, every year. We cannot stop for 1 day, 2 day, or 1 month. But we will give water to the crop. How effectively we are going to give even with the small quantity of water to be distributed to a larger crop with technology enabled. Now it's a mobile technology enabled, even IoT enabled water cropping. With the help of a mobile app, everything is either to the crop and giving nutrition either. Whatever the requirement, particular. Now I'm telling you a small example because we are working on the particular project with your college faculty also. One small crop, you take sugarcane. Now because of the labor problem in the agriculture field, the farmer must give water to the particular sugarcane crop, and we must give the vitamins, either urea or potash or something. Vitamins will be given to the particular crop. How to first you have to measure. First you have to measure the what is the water required for the particular crop. So today we are giving water to the particular crop. Tomorrow I won't give the same water to the same crop. First we will test the water content in the soil. We use the soil sensor, soil moisture sensor. That moisture sensor will give you particular, for example, 2 acre land. Particularly on one side of the land has a dry soil. Particularly that side dry soil we need water. Particularly that soil sensor will give us will send the information to the controller, main controller, to the IoT, the wireless communication. That controller will sense, oh, this particular area there is a shortage of water. Oh, immediately switch on the motor, switch on the gate valve to give the water to the particular side of the crop. Next sensor will be placed in the leaf that is sugarcane leaf. The sensor will fit into the sugarcane leaf. That will sense required particular crop. We will talk about that is the nutrition required to grow the particular crop. One sensor will talk about the water requirement. The other sensor will deal about there is vitamins required by the particular crop. This sensor will give you the information. So we need 10 gram of urea, 5 gram of potash. The sensor will give the information passed on to the controller. Controller is fitted with a liquid form of urea, liquid form of potash. During passage of water in the pipeline, that quantity of the amount is fixed by the this control driven gate valve. Suppose 10 for example 10 liter of water, we need 2 drops of urea and 1 drop of potash liquid. So both the liquid has been mixed with water. They again pass on to the yes, to the crop where we need the vitamins or the nutrients to the particular crop. So the water quantity is decided by that's a pressurized pump, the pressure flow meter, and the quantity of the nutrients is required by the particular crop, that is also decided by the particular controller. Both the controllers are monitored and controlled by the main is okay. In future, IoT, artificial intelligence, are play a major role or not major role. Completely all manpower requirement is replaced by IoT and artificial intelligence and robotics. These three words are to be only spelling words maybe after 10 to 20 years. So first one is IoT, next one is artificial intelligence, and third one is robotics. These three technical words are to be a frequently used words maybe after 10 to next decade. By the time no employee for the field work in the agriculture, no employee for industry, the only person with mobile, they are going to control, they are going to monitor, they are going to rule the things. Okay, so once again I'm review my speech so far. Who are the entrepreneur? What is entrepreneurship? Who are eligible for entrepreneurship? And where is the problem? How to solve the problem? This is entrepreneurship. Okay. Now again the next level. So okay, sir. I am again. I have the all the requirement as per your statement. One student is telling, sir, I have the knowledge, no problem. I have the guts to face the problem. Okay, no problem. You passed the second level. Now I identify the problem also. Sir, I identified this problem, sir. I am going to solve this problem to become an entrepreneur. Okay, that is also okay. Next, very important thing. Where is the money? Sir, I have I am satisfying all the requirements as per your statement to become an entrepreneurship, to become an entrepreneur. I have all eligibility right from facing the problem, solving the problem, and the problems are identified. Again, I start my career as an entrepreneur. Where is the money? And before that, I can insert one more point because of my life experience. Once you graduated, don't start the industry directly straight away. Maybe some some students from the business background, their fathers or mothers already running the business, either manufacturing industry or shops, traders, so many things. Maybe they may be attached with their family. This is their family business. They have already had some experience. They may be inducted into their career, into their family business and develop the business. That's one way. Even for those who are thinking of that the family business, getting into the family business, they want. My advice to them: at least you work 2 to 3 years or maximum 5 years to any industry, either any domain outside the family business. Because once you holding that particular position, for example, you take your college, one person getting into the profession as a teacher, then as sir, the college. The graduated doctorate within 30 years, they graduated in their doctorate. They received so many degree. Technically, they are qualified, but in administrative and controlling the things, it's not comes through the even by reading the books knowledge. They need some hands-on knowledge, that is experience only from the some working nature. It will not come directly, or facing the problem, it's not coming through the book. It's a real-time problem. When it will comes, you work for someone else. That experience will shape you, will shape your knowledge. As for example, the stone, removing the stones that become statue, removing the unwanted stone that become a statue. Similarly, once you working at least few years, at least minimum of 5 years, or say 7 years or 8, what I mean, what based on your domain of area, you are gaining the knowledge. Then you had qualification, skill set, and experience. These three things are required to look for the funding. Next, a very important thing is the funding. Sir, I have all eligibility. I have all your. I am satisfying all your basic required criteria. Now I want to start my own entrepreneurship. Yeah. Today's Today, money is not a big problem for entrepreneurship. Money is not an issue to become an entrepreneur, because so many people are helping you to provide to become an entrepreneur. First, we start with the college. Even when you are studying the college itself, the Government of India and the DST, Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi, is running the business incubator, that is a technology business, DBI, almost 10 to 15 DBI within Tamil Nadu itself. Even one district, almost maximum of every district, every autonomous colleges has the division of DBI, Technology Business Incubator. What is the nature of that DBI? If you have idea, innovative idea, they are giving funding through college itself. You never look on anything on the outside of the college. Within your college, within your location, you have faculty, laboratory, professors, technical experts, and money. Within single campus, whatever things required to become or to develop the product or to become an entrepreneur, everything within reachable limit. Only your raise the hand and take it the required parameters and process it to become an entrepreneur. So please, my humble request or advice to everyone joined here, please use the government options, government grant, government funding scheme. Because now Government of India, Government of Tamil Nadu is offering enormous funding scheme exclusively for engineering students. If you prove the talent, even our industry has reached almost received 7 lakh rupees funding just before the corona starts. So we always looking for funding, because they are not going to ask, because if you go and if you are going for money through bank loan or anything, definitely tomorrow they will ask, please pay back my loan. But when you go for the grant, they won't ask anything again. They will ask only result, the result of that your work. So automatically, without any single receipt from your pocket, you are going to develop your idea as an entrepreneur. You develop your innovative ideas to convert into a suitable product through TBA, Technology Business Incubator. Okay. Then you take next level, sir. I need a process, because some people started with they're thinking in the billionaire way, million or billion way. For example, you take that's a Ola or Ola cab and Oyo rooms. That's the founder from the Oyo room. They started the industry in the just a year of 23rd. Almost I cannot exactly figure out what is amount we received for funding. Almost now this 1,000+ crore company. He started Oyo. This Oyo room means that is in hotel rooms. They're booking through mobile app. They started their industry. They received the funding from many top corporate companies. The very important key point you noticed is at the age of 23, he received almost 100 crores as a startup fund from various funders, funding agencies. The only thing is you need idea, you need talent. When the particular, for example, you take when the Olo cap has started, very simple ideology, very simple idea. The founder, he want to travel to some, because I cannot exactly remember the location from location. One Deepavali time, 1 year Deepavali time, he want to travel from one location to his native place. One cab driver has booked. He was traveling at the mid of the traveling point. He asked it again. You give another extra 1,000 rupees. Then only driver wants to drop you at the your own location. Because that bargaining of the money for traveling from one point to another point, even at the middle of the travel, you stop to the car and asking, "You give me this much money, then only I can drop you. Otherwise, I won't drop you again. I will go back to my own place." The time instant he faces such a problem. The drivers are cheating the passengers. Cab drivers are facing the cheating the passengers. Oh, this is a problem to me. Like me, how many people in the country are facing such a problem? They are asking extra money at the mid of the travel point. Time you started the Ola cab. Now it's now the Tata consultants, the Tata company has invested this Ola. So many big companies invested this Ola. Like that, if you have the problem, again I'm recollect the review the first point. Where you have the problem, that by the time only your opportunity starts, your career starts. Similarly, the founder of this Ola has faced the problem of bargaining extra money at the middle of the traveling point. Again, he has started thinking, why you have to solve this problem? So what is the need? What is an technology required to solve such a problem? Like me, how many people are facing such a problem? Immediately that startup idea, entrepreneurship thing starts. Okay, so where you have the problem, that is a starting point for the entrepreneurs. Like that, everyone here to think where is the problem, that is a starting point for the entrepreneurs. Okay, again coming to the last point, the money is not a big problem. Now government of Tamil Nadu, government of India, even n number of private players are ready to fund for your projects. Only if the fund is, if your project is viable, your idea is good, well written, is economically good, is very important, commercially good. Because when I was a faculty, students are came for me, sir, I do this big project, final project, this much idea, this much idea, sir, I can do like this, I can do like this. No. You come with real time problems, real time, every day, from morning to evening, from start the morning bed, when you start moving to college and have the problem in the college, problem in the canteen, problem in the traveling time, problem in the family in the farmers, problem in the my father's life. So many problems. You once you identify the problem, automatically by the time your entrepreneurship starts. That's a real time problem. You're not going to chase a problem in the country like Sri Lanka or US or UK. You are living in Tokawadi College, KSR College. Where is the problem in Tokawadi or Kutapalli? In what is the problem in Tiruchengodu? Suppose now we go to Tiruchengodu. Tiruchengodu is a big business place. A lot of the rig vehicles. The borewell rig vehicles are supplied throughout the country. Our people only using rig vehicles in MP, UP, Bihar, Orissa. All states are using to bore the hole from our Tiruchengodu vehicle only. Okay, so we are developed, particularly our Tiruchengodu has developed very big in terms of borewell vehicles. There are a lot of automations, innovations are in the borewell rig vehicle. Okay, so you know, never no need to go anywhere or somewhere to church. Where is the problem? Your problem is in around you. Every day, every minute, every hour, there is a problem. If you have the solution to solve, there is a big matter. Okay, so finally, I concluded with the words: money is not a problem. First, whether you are mentally fit, you are ready to face the problem, you are a problem solver, you have a knowledge and experience, then you decided to go with the entrepreneurship to solve the others problem. Because of that, our country will develop. Because now the government of India stand every product to be made in India. Now almost 70 to 80% of the devices, raw materials are imported from the China. Now the big change happened in the country just for 3 to 4 months. Now everybody thinking about our own make products. Every product, even right from the mobile phone to TV, or even from fertilizers, medicals, paramedical equipment, everything will be developed or to be created or to be manufactured within our nation. Okay, so that's why every people, every person in the country are thinking about our own manufacturing setup. Now the government is going to spend crores and crores rupees for manufacturing or to motivating the entrepreneurship. That's why the AIC is also conducting so many events to just your industry with the institute and solve the problem. And that's why a hackathon series are going by the AICT. Now college is also motivating you, and similarly conducting the entrepreneurship program for the engineering students. At least you know at the age of 17 or 18 or 19, at least know what is entrepreneurship and what are the requirements to fulfill the entrepreneurship. Okay, so finally I conclude with this phrase. I thank you once again for the patient listening to all my dear students. Okay, thank you for giving opportunity to speak some idea, some awareness about social entrepreneurship. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Uh, Dear students, do you have any doubt regarding? If you have any doubts, you can ask, sir. Do you have any idea how to start a venture? Likewise, if you have any doubt, you can ask now.
Suppose those who want to speak within the forum, otherwise those who have idea, those who want to become entrepreneur, either you can call me through my mobile number or come to my industry also. I am welcome always because now I am thinking to start expand my industry location throughout the country. I have certain policy. I have certain concept of developing our industry through entrepreneurs of inviting many final year engineering students. Suppose our final year students are spread throughout the state. Someone from Kerala, someone from Kadalur or Salem, Tanjore. We want to develop or we want to set up the nodal center in every district, the state. So those who are interested, so those who want to join with us, first they can work 1 or 2 years in our industry. They must know the products available, technology available. Then we will help you set up his own entrepreneurship center or service center or sales point in their own locality. So by the way, we are looking for the people, the students with the problem solving, a challenging person, an innovative person who are ready to invest some money. Or we are ready to provide money through bank loan also. Only have the mind. If you are interested to join as a entrepreneurship point, please come to our industry. Please, after graduation, work for 2 to 3 years or minimum 1 year required to get a knowledge about our product manufacturing. Then we will help you. We will support you in all the way to set up a service point or nodal point in each district in the state. There's there is a big plan behind that. We have shortly will going to cover entire nation also. So there is a big project proposal is pending. We are looking on this way. If any students, if you are willing to ask any question, please ask me. Otherwise, you can contact me through either WhatsApp or coming by person also.
Okay, sir. Let us conclude now, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Murthy Selvakumaran, sir, founder and MD of Sri Selvakumaran Industries Road, for sharing your valuable life experience and motivating our young graduates for driving towards entrepreneurship. Thank you, sir. Our students will definitely will take the motivation that whatever you provided, and will and grow as an young and dynamic entrepreneurs in future. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.